on this Saturday night in Los Angeles. The lights shine bright for college hoops on FS1, the defending SEC regular season champion LSU Tigers in the Staples Center to take on the USC Trojans. Hey everybody and welcome. This is Casey Jacobson. I'm Guy Haberman. It's great to have you. Casey, this has a little bit of feel of March, and for good reason, because both these teams are thinking about the tournament tonight. Well, no better place to conclude the Pac-12 regular season than at Matthew Knight Arena, the home of the preseason pick to win the Pac-12. The Oregon Ducks have not lost here, but if Stanford can change that, it will be a big feather in the cap of their tournament resume. You take a look at the Pac-12 standings. With UCLA's loss earlier today, Oregon assured of a co-conference championship with the first four teams getting a bye in Vegas next week. A win means that the Ducks win the league outright. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Doug Gottlieb, Guy Haberman. It's big for Stanford, too. About 6.5 weeks ago, they made a reservation for the tournament. Now they're trying to hold on. Comes into Bonton. His shot to take, to beat the buzzer. Oh! That was it!
How about that?
A perfect ending to a first-half party here in Pullman. And here's Ellaby feeling it, and he buries a three. 19 points for C.J. Ellaby.
Oh, that's deep. That is, oh, man, what?
Here's Houston with the hammer.
Pritchard.
A three!
Stop it.
This is crazy.
Pritchard, another deep three.
Another hit! C.J. Ellaby and Kyler Kelly, and it's Oregon State in the black in the 299th meeting between these two programs. What do you think, Eldridge, it's like for these players to play this game with two superstars sitting on the baseline?
Well, for Washington State, it's just simple. It's electric. They're hyped up. I think that has something to do with them upsetting Oregon the other night. The fact that Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the history of the game, is in the building. They want to put on a good show for him with his jersey retirement.
They've got to play defense today because Oregon State is one of the best offensive teams in the nation. Top 20 in offensive efficiency and nearly a 50% shooting team.
Yeah, their two top guys, Tinkle and Thompson, were held in check by Washington the other night, so I expect them to come out and try to get it going early.
Here's C.J. Ellaby, who had an incredible game. We showed you the 25 points, the career high, 14 rebounds in the upset over Oregon. Pollard, deep position, and Jeff Pollard gets the moves on the board.
I talked to Jeff Pollard before the game. I mentioned to him he seems to be a lot more comfortable in his offensive abilities in the post. In the past, he's had a tendency to catch it in the post and kick it out. This year, he's looking for a shot, and that's a great move by him.
One of the big reasons that Washington State has already matched its total win output from last year. And we're in mid-January. This is Ethan Thompson and Jervay Robinson. And Thompson, with a heavily taped right wrist, is able to score.
Yeah, Ethan has about a 3-inch height advantage over Jervay Robinson. I expect to see a lot of that here today, him taking Robinson down to the post, if that's going to be the man that's guarding him.
Washington coming off that tough loss to UW. Oregon State, rather, coming off that tough loss to UW. And Robinson can't finish inside. Ellaby has made rebounding such a big part of his game this year. Oregon State 4-0 this year, coming off of a loss.
He's talking about C.J. Ellaby's rebounding ability. At 6'6" with a strong body, he can do it with the best of them.
And he comes out of there with the ball.
We see here early the refs are letting him play.
And Ellaby draws the foul. It's on Zach Reichel, and that's his first. Kyle Smith, who recruited Klay Thompson when he was an assistant coach at St. Mary's, had Klay up to St. Mary's camp when he was a sophomore in high school, and coming off that incredible highlight on Thursday night. He said he thinks it's the first time he's ever beaten a top 10 team as a head coach.
He's off to a great start. They beat UCLA earlier in Pac-12 play.
Here's Noah Williams out in front for the dunk.
And a young fella, Noah Williams from O'Day High School in Seattle, getting his second start of the season. Known more for his defense. He showed us he's got a little bit of bounce at 6'5". He can finish it with the dunk.
Chaz Kuntz is available, but dealing with a foot issue suffered in practice early in the week, and so that's why he's not starting and Williams is. Ethan Thompson, well, you said that would be a good matchup for him, and so far 2 quick buckets.
He has a size advantage over Jervay Robinson, and he really knows how to score the basketball. 6'5" point guard. He's tall for that position in college. I just love the way he plays. He's got that right wrist wrapped with something, so I'm not sure what's going on there, but it's not preventing him from getting to the bucket.
The point guard, Bonton, gets all the way inside for the layup.
Yeah, speaking of explosive, Isaac Bonton had a game earlier this year against UCLA where he just flat out took over in overtime. He could score the basketball.
He's been really efficient lately. It seems like the junior transfer is getting comfortable for Washington State. Here he is breaking out. Williams attacks on Kelly. Kyle Smith really wanted his team to go at the nation's second leading shot blocker.
And how about that? A true freshman taking it right at one of the best shot blockers in college basketball. He wasn't intimidated at all. Noah Williams, nice finish.
Do you think that's the right philosophy, to go at Tyler Kelly?
You have to. If you try to avoid him, he's going to get it. You got to attack him.
Tinkle, aggressive, and he earns that bucket.
Well, he's 4 points away now from 2,000 in his career.
Be the 16th Pac-12 player to reach that plateau as he knocks that out of bounds.
Yeah, we see Noah Williams here, a true freshman, but not afraid of just attacking the 7-footer and just putting it up right in his face. Flexing his muscles a little bit. I don't know if he's been in the weight room enough to do that.
But he's got the touch.
Well, he's off to a great start, knocking down the mid-range jumper along the baseline. He's not lacking confidence. His dad, Guy Williams, was a great player here at Washington State, so we know it's in his genes.
A foul on C.J. Ellaby. That's his first and the first team foul. Well, we've got a packed house, and Noah Williams giving them what they came for early. What a great environment here in Pullman.